Dromund Kaas, Imperial capital. And Dromund Kaas really has that cozy, rainy vibe, but in a world full of monsters and evil secrets. It's such a fascinating location, and I would love to see it portrayed in live action someday. Maybe in the Rey movie, she can go spelunking in an ancient Sith temple or something. But I am here with my Sith warrior, ready to do some spelunking of my own. As we uncover the secrets of Dromund Kaas. We're going to do the Planet Story arc. Oh, Sandor. Sandor Clegane, I presume.
Already you move through the Citadel as if it were yours. Perhaps someday it will be.
Maybe.
I am the apprentice and voice of Darth Charnas.
Darth Charnas.
I speak in his name, and I would bargain for your services.
I've never heard of any Darth Charnas.
My master prefers to remain in the shadows, but do not doubt his power, nor his ability to reward success. I speak for him. I require individuals capable of gaining prestige in a society weaned on secrecy and madness. Individuals who can earn respect, if not love. I need infiltrators to eliminate an enemy of the Sith. You would serve well.
What sort of enemy are you referring to?
Our enemy is the Order of Revan, a cult of fools hidden at every stratum of Imperial society. For years, the Revanite heretics have secretly recruited military officers, powerful Sith, wealthy mercenaries, anyone who can add to their power.
What makes them heretics?
Instead of following the Emperor and his Dark Council, the Revanites follow a long-dead Sith Lord, tainted by Jedi ways. If you can uncover the Revanite leader's identity for us, my master will reveal him to the Dark Council. His destruction would be assured. All you have to do is join the cult. I can get you inside, but you must earn their trust.
Tell me you have a plan.
The Revanites have a secret compound in the jungle. Take this token to the cultist at the entrance. He will initiate you. Earn an audience with their leader. When you have seen his face, return here, and you shall have your reward.
Got it. So we're going undercover to infiltrate a cult of Revanites, so we can expose their leadership and put them down in the name of the Sith Empire. Because technically, yeah, they're heretics, right? What Balin here doesn't know is that Lord Kazalamus of the Dark Council is secretly a member of the Revanite cult. He undertook this mission a couple class stories ago, and he decided to stay with them. He joined the Revanites, so we'll see what happens here.
Did you lose your way in the jungle? You have my sympathies, but we can't help. We have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
I'm not sure. Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the Order of Revan, Initiate. Welcome to your new life.
I'm looking for the Revanite leader. Am I talking to the right man?
No, I only guide Initiate along the path. This place is our haven.
That's funny to him.
Built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in the mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
Why would a Jedi join the Sith? And what do you mean by something more?
As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies. As a Sith, Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
If all that's true, why isn't Revan known better?
The Empire tries to bury Revan as a minor figure, out of fear.
Fear of what he can
Revan was
inspire.
stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned the ways of the Force. The reborn Revan destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to Dromund Kaas. Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
That doesn't explain why the Sith think you're heretics.
The Dark Council sees our beliefs as a threat to its power. Maybe the Council's right.
Someone just crashed a taxi. Did you see that?
It falls because it's weak. Revan mastered the light side and the dark side, war and peace. We seek to walk the same path. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
What do I have to do to meet the Master? I am eager to speak with him.
Around you,
I think I'm laying it on pretty thick here. They're going to see through my cover.
Revanites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
Very well. Let's play nice here.
You have my thanks.
And I guess I'll be off. I do really like the Dromund Kaas storyline is giving us like a primer on Revan for anyone who may not have played Knights of the Old Republic before starting the MMO. People like me.
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order.
Elder Revan.
This is good.
Jorval.
But tell me something. You are here because of the Order of Revan. Are you ready to die for us?
You totally lost me.
Consider carefully. For every Revanite must face the trial of death. Just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi and Sith.
This is getting very cult-like already.
Left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
One way or another, I'm ready to find out.
Good man.
Before us is a path. Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn, remade.
You make it sound so ominous and scary. It's going to be a goddamn Tyrantotech or something.
You expect me to go to this cave?
I expect nothing of you. The choice to walk the path of Revan or to return to the life you left is yours. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
The cave.
The tougher, the better.
Remember, survival is not your goal. Trust in the path of Darth Revan.
Right, no, death
We
is
have
my
nothing
goal,
more
which
to
is
discuss.
confusing.
Go and return to me when you reach the end of the cave.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been weird, dude. I'll see you later. Let's go to this cave. Whoa, whoa, Jesus! Goddamn Rancor almost ran me over. I'm walking here. Looks like this is the place. Now it's full of Gundarks. I might have known.
This always does the trick.
Look at this Revan shrine in here. So this is what's at the end of the cave. And it's just a full nest of Gundarks. Look at them all.
Secret shrine thingy.
That, Vet, is a shrine of Revan. Although I wouldn't expect you to know about such things. And there's our champion. Let's get him. Oh! See, you've got moves of your own. It's a pretty impressive statue. And it really does kind of, bestow on you how historical and significant Revan really was as a figure in the galaxy. Even at this time, a mere couple hundred years later, he's already of huge import. Look at these artifacts here, offerings that have been placed. All right. Oh, whoa. Cool. Dope. Oh, shit. Okay, and this is my spiritual death? What's that beeping? covering. I guess it worked. That was very cool. That was a very cool cutscene.
You return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn.
Never say that again. Jesus.
Everything you were, all of it is dead. Buried inside that cave.
I understand exactly what's happening here. I get the symbolism of it, but I feel like Balin is a little obtuse, so...
You totally lost me.
In the cave you died. You stand before me, made anew. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
It feels different. Just... different.
So it should. You've done well. And I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite. Choosing allegiance to us, first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now. And may the Force make you strong.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that.
You have my thanks.
You know who I think would really like to see this gift? Would be your leader. Do you think I could maybe meet him and show it to him? No? Alright, fine. Ladra, hello.
Come forward. Speak to me. We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
I will say I've noticed that all of the Revanites are like a lot more chipper and friendly than the average Imperials here on Dromund Kaas. They're all kind of cold, but like people are like, "Oh, hi stranger, I enjoy company of others. How you doing?" It's very different, you know, and that's that Jedi influence that Revan had, influencing his followers.
How often does the Master ask that someone be killed?
The Master doesn't have to ask. He trusts me with that burden of judgment. I'm Ladra. Once
You're a
the
shot
personal
caller
assassin
for
of
the
Sith
Master.
Lord. I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics. But I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
Interesting. So the heretics consider others to be heretics too. Everyone's got some heretical knowledge.
I am incredibly impressed.
Thank you. Your praise is kind, but unneeded. Helping you join us will be reward enough. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith.
Cool.
It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
I have to do this to meet the Master.
Of course. The Master doesn't waste time with students. You must complete your initiation. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grathan.
Did you say Grathan?
Freed from that heretic.
Oh boy.
Rescued in a reign of blood and death.
Balin very recently murdered Lord Grathan, installed his son in his position of power, and then took his wife to bed. So he's been all over that estate recently.
Stealing from a Sith Lord won't be easy to survive.
Revan faced death to achieve greatness, as will you. Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
You fill me with unease, Ladra.
You have my thanks.
I'll be seeing you. See what he has to say, and then we'll go get that mask.
What have we got here? I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Torun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
I'm searching for Darth Revan's mask. I'm told you can help.
So, Ladra sent you. She wants me to ritually prepare you for contact with Revan's mask, eh? A pointless ceremony.
Why?
Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her.
That
Ladra
tracks
wants the
for
mask
weird
to
cult stuff.
represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
I could tell from talking to Ladra that she's lost her mind.
I'm glad you noticed.
That approves.
There is a fine line between worship and mindless obsession. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
If you're all scholars here in the camp and you've all studied the histories of Revan, then how could she push the narrative that he was all darkness? We all know about the Jedi side of him and the schism that happened, so I don't understand Ladra's, what her goal would be.
Sounds like you'll benefit from this as well.
I'm not after the mask for myself. I have no use for it, except for what it represents. I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help
you'll
me
just,
preserve the real
move me
Revan?
through?
Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
I promised Ladra I would get her the mask.
I understand, but I hope you'll think this through.
Mask of Revan, contained in secure vault inside the state of Lord Grath.
I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
Well, I appreciate that. As a potential member of the Revanite cult, I feel like it would serve us better to give him the mask so that Ladra doesn't dilute the message and teachings of Revan. But as an operative here to try and dismantle this cult and break its status as a threat to the Empire, maybe I should allow Ladra to have the mask, because if she can, if she can muddy the teachings and erroneously tell people that he was a being of only darkness, that'll stop the Revanites from reaching their full potential, and that in itself would serve the Empire, I would think. I think I'm going to give her the mask for that reason. One cool thing about being a Sith is that you get a fancy floating toilet that you just get to sit on all day. Alright, here we are. I wonder if the Grathans are home. I hope not. The son will try to kill me, and the lady, well, it will just make awkward to small talk. Oh, well. So much for stealth. Very much more of a kick-the-door-in kind of guy.
Market value on this place must be sky high. Makes my brain hurt trying to figure.
Got some ancient armor here. I like it. Always gotta peruse the collection when you're somewhere with artifacts, right? Oh, look at this giant thing. Man, there's even space for an informational plaque, but there's nothing. I wonder if this is like a ceremonial urn or some sort of receptacle. It feels like it came from Korriban. That's going to be my guess. Just a series of these warrior outfits. Kind of reminds me of the armor of Tulak Horde a little bit. Take a moment to appreciate the artwork. Alright, now let's get into the vault. Big room. Cool. There it is. Oh my god. Can you hear that in the background? The Revan theme? Oh, this is fun. Yes. You just put it on? Whew, that was a close one. Very well. Ah! No stuns. That's illegal. Vet, I think we need to make like a Bafor leaf. No! Hold the elevator! Fuck! And then I get arrested by the guards. And I've decided I am going to give the mask to Ladra, because if it sets the cult back, that works for my mission.
Ah, you've returned. You must have talked to Tarun by now. Did you make it out to the estate? Did you? Did you see the mask? Wasn't it amazing?
I have the mask right here.
Oh, you have it. I never thought I'd see it again. Free from Grathan's prison at last. Free from the hands of heretics. It's a wonderful day.
I'm touched by your enthusiasm.
I wish I'd been there, cutting Grathan's apprentices to pieces again and again. But it was your trial, your privilege. I have a gift for you to celebrate your success and the completion of the rite. I can't finish your initiation. Only the Master can do that. But I can recognize achievement. You've done so very well. The mask will guide us forevermore.
All right.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I
Nice to
suppose
see
the
you
Master
too.
knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
What ways are you talking about?
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
What would have to be done?
You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
Just tell me where to go.
Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Okay. Well, thank you for the warning, I guess, even if you were a little bit intense about it.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan.
That's right.
I am Moron Kaas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
Moron Kaas. I've come to prove myself worthy.
Very well. Then listen. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
I comprehend your meaning.
Good. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets.
Damn, okay.
Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
He believed everyone should have the chance to aspire to power.
Your answer is not my answer, but it is sufficient. It is worthy of a Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
I wonder what his answer was going to be.
Any suggestions on how to deal with this guide?
No. You will do this on your own. Seek the mercenary called SWTOR as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Very well.
It's been a pleasure.
Talking. Have some of the
Mandalorians.
men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
Tell me who you are, then I'll answer.
I'm called SWTOR. I teach these mercenaries how to fight. My service to the Master is a matter of honor. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
I see what you're saying.
I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory?
Oh, I intend
What can you do
to.
for the Order in Revan's name?
I'll learn all I can about Revan's past.
Fine. The Order has enough warriors. You might be able to serve. You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
I will be there soon.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our Master.
You have a complicated Cultural identity, lady. I appreciate that. An adherent of the ways of being a Mandalorian and also being a Revanite. And there is some common ground there, philosophically, you know? Major Pathel.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
You're awfully cheerful, aren't you?
A necessary precondition of living on the wall, I think. To keep healthy out here, one needs spirit.
Fair enough.
I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? And quite a few
Man, this guy's very chill for an Imperial officer.
And the like think our secret society will help them become Morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
Is there something wrong with wanting authority?
Not a thing. But you've got to seize it for yourself. And I'm confident you can do that without the Order's help. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revanite really is. The Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
Extra hilarious that Kazalamus sits on the council and is a Revanite himself, knowing that the Dark Council is trying so hard to root them out. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that, like, you know, advancement within the Revanites wouldn't necessarily equate to it. It makes me think of the Stonecutters episode of The Simpsons, how, like, Mr. Burns and Mayor Quimby were lower ranks than Lenny and Carl, and they were able to order them around at the meetings. There's some Revanite Grand Admiral being ordered around by a lowly stormtrooper.
We respond by destroying our foes. Any who speak against us will fall.
I was afraid you might say that. Alas, I'm a patriot, and I'm not interested in turning the Revanites against the Empire. This is Major Pathel to all security droids.
Oh, shit!
On the wall. Please eliminate. There. If you survive that, perhaps I'll reconsider
You did what?
my decision.
Damn, dude. Oh, man, I wasn't even sure about my answer. You thought security droids were going to stop me, though. You got another thing coming.
Well, I have to say, I didn't think you were capable of so much destruction. You've got some rough edges and some misconceptions, but also potential to be of real value to the Order.
I appreciate you saying so, Major.
That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
Does this mean my trial's done?
Well, that's not for me to say, but I have a good feeling about you. Journey safe.
You do?
And
After everything you just said?
Part of the Order of Revan.
Well, thanks for giving me a fair shake, I guess.
You have my thanks.
There he is. Everybody loves Raymond.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
As it should be.
You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
Excellent. My initiation will be over soon.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
Don't I know it. The Master and my mission objective.
Well, you really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one, but you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
I appreciate the chance.
The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member.
Personally, the Master will
Revan.
complete my lessons?
This is a great privilege.
Here we go.
The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
I promise I won't abuse your trust.
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He will be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
All right. Let's go meet this Master. That is a holo terminal. Oh, the Master's location is still a secret. Okay. We have more work to do.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now.
Are you wearing Revan's mask?
You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the Master of the Order of Revan.
Are you too afraid to show your face?
Silence! This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore.
It's very, don't look at the man behind the curtain, you know?
To move in shadows. but we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
I thought the Master was a man.
The ruse serves its purpose. Besides, it felt appropriate. Revan's own gender is unclear in many of our records.
Hey!
I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
That's awesome. I love the direct acknowledgement that Revan's canon gender isn't really set. And there's plenty of nebulousness around it.
What makes the Order such a threat?
Revan came to Dromund Kaas after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise.
What do you believe?
Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
That does seem highly unlikely.
I don't like where this seems to be going.
I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
They want to silence you because they think you're heretics.
They do.
Truth.
But listing their many reasons for destroying us is pointless. I would ask for your help. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revan.
Oh shit, they know about it.
End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
Why would he believe me?
I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other.
That is pretty cunning.
This is done, though. When you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
If that is your will, Master, then I obey.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Alright. Man, it's such a power move that the Master, she's like, we know about your little agent friend. We know about Sandor. We know about your ulterior motives. But now that you are firmly within our grasp and in our ranks, we're going to have you turn the tables on them. For being a cult leader, you'd think she'd have a better read on people, because I am about to betray the daylights out of those guys. Alright, Sandor. I told you I'd do quick, fast work.
The Master of the Lightsaber returns. He must have taken great willpower to leave the Revanite cultists alive long enough to investigate them. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
She's a Sith Lord, dark-skinned with black hair and tattoos.
I know her. I know her, yes! Tari Darkspanner. My master knows her. We will
Tari
use her.
Darkspanner. It's a cool name.
The Dark Council will strip her of her power, her mind, and her life.
Whatever you can do to her and her people, it isn't enough.
Likely true, but I'm sure the punishment will suffice. I promised you a reward in the name of Darth Charnas, so you shall have it.
What do you got for me?
Serve the Empire well. Thanks to you, we have the means to obliterate this society of heretics. The name of Revan will be spoken on Dromund Kaas no more.
The Order was too weak to survive for long.
You speak truly. Leave me now. It is time to put Darth Charnas' plans into action.
Well, that's the end of Tari Darkspanner. And I'm getting a helmet and an XP boost. Okay, I'll take it. Thanks, sir.
You have my thanks.
And just like that, we have completed our mission, and I'm pretty sure that is actually the end of the planetary story for once. I've really enjoyed the Dromund Kaas story arc. I really like that it's a look back at Darth Revan and like the legacy that he left on the galaxy in KOTOR, which is really useful for players who may not have played through it before starting the MMO. Also, I double-checked that this is in fact the end of the story arc. Alright, we're not having a false ending this time. There's no secret next leg of the mission that wasn't tracked or anything. It actually ends with that compound mission. So, we're leaving the planet. Another mission accomplished. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of the Dromund Kaas story arc. These videos come out once a week right here on the YouTube channel. But if you don't want to wait that long, you can join up on Patreon and watch up to 2 weeks ahead with early access. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.